Hello everybody, this is Conquering History Games. I just wanted to talk about my new schedule for uploads. Now, I know that I didn't upload too much this week on the channel. That's because it was the first week of the school semester, so I was adjusting to my new schedule, figuring out, alright, what times am I going to have to be in class, what times am I going to have to be working on things, and other stuff that I was working on. So I think I've figured out more or less what my video upload schedule is going to be looking like, at least as we're entering the later part of August and entering September. Although I do want to say up front that this list is, in a couple of ways, not really going in effect till Monday, in the sense that I'm actually going to be uploading videos before it's their turn in the rotation. So you're probably going to see a few videos go up today while I adjust some things. And for example, I need to still upload, I think, a CK2 video. I'll have to double check that, but I think there's at least one video in the rotation that I have not uploaded. So first off, there's going to be weekly video series and there's going to be daily video series. So the current daily series is going to be the Hearts of Iron 4 Kaiserreich Argentina campaign. So that one is for sure going to be going up later today. And what's going to happen is, this is the system that I was using kind of in late spring earlier this year, and I thought it was working out really well, where I'll have a video series that I want to finish up quickly that'll go up daily, and other ones will come out either every Monday, every Tuesday, whatever day of the week they've been assigned. We're going to go over it later. And they... And then once the daily series is done, one of the series that is weekly at the moment will then enter the daily rotation. So usually by that time there's been a few episodes of a series out. The viewership numbers are starting to drop off because usually people will only watch the beginning of the series, and then once I'm like 10 episodes in, it's just the same crowd, which is fine. You know, of course, it's perfectly fine. But once I hit about 10 episodes on a series, it's the same people coming back for every video, and there's no more drop off. So I figure I may as well finish it up for them. So Hearts of Iron 4 Kaiserreich Argentina is going to be the currently daily series. So then there's going to be weekly videos. There's going to be 2 of them. Now, weekly means they will come out at some point during the week. And that's going to be Kaiserreich Minor Monday and the Kaiserreich Progress Reports. Although I'm not even sure they're doing Minor Monday anymore. They seem to be having some issues with that. But for example, progress reports usually come out on Friday. That does not mean I am going to do the progress report on the same day. In fact, I would virtually guarantee that that's not going to happen, that the earliest you'll probably get it is the next day on Saturday. But that's not a guarantee either. So what I'm just saying is, when a progress report comes out on Friday, I am simply promising that before the next one comes out the next week, it's going to come out, because that's going to sort of be a flex spot. Progress reports can be different lengths, and I'm not always 100% sure which day of the week I'm going to be able to work on them specifically. Okay, so on Sundays, I want to start uploading a real-time strategy game, but I don't want to say its name because I don't want to get people excited without, if it turns out that I can't get it. I'm having some technical issues right now with the recording and frame rate, but I'm working on it, and hopefully I'm going to be able to get it fixed. If not, I'm going to find something else to fill this slot. But this is a game, again, I don't want to say the name, but I've been wanting to get it on the channel for ages. All right, Monday, CK2 House. You know, we're doing France under the clan of Philip Augustus. That is going really well. Very, very fun series. This actually possibly might be my current series on the channel. That's my favorite, meaning it's active and has videos up. So if you're not watching my CK2 campaign, you should totally go to my channel and hit the playlist for that. Alright, Tuesdays. This is going to be the Rome 2 Rise of the Republic campaign. Let me get that, Rise of the Republic. Where I'm playing as the Insubrate. I'm pretty sure I'm the only person on YouTube who's actually playing as the Barbarians in this new DLC. So, you know, you should check that out. And it's also the first time I've played Rome 2 in quite a while. So that's interesting, as I'm refamiliarizing myself with it. And also playing with the new mechanics. A lot of Civil Wars and stuff like that. Then Wednesdays, this is going to be West North Wednesdays. Another new, this is kind of a newer game. This is Battle of West North. Those of you who don't know it, it's a turn-based hex grid map strategy game. It's a lot of fun. I think it's a lot of fun, and I'm using the no randomness mod because just the one issue I have ever had with the game, and I know that other people have had, is that you could make perfect plays, but if you get bad dice rolls, you could end up in a rough position anyway. So I have installed a mod that takes away all the randomness. All hits are 100%. They are just stronger or weaker based on what their normal percentages were, and I think it has vastly improved the quality of the game. So that's a fun series that's going on. I'm doing the which campaign am I doing? I'm doing the Tale of Two Brothers, which is super short, so this is going to finish in the next couple of weeks, and then we're going to move on to a different campaign from there. Westnoth is probably going to be a permanent addition to the weekly schedule. Just when I finish one campaign, it'll go to another one. All right, Thursdays, Medieval 2 Total War is making a comeback. This is the game that I originally used to do uploads for the channel. It's been away for far too long, and we're going to be starting up a new campaign on Thursday. Very excited for it. It's one of my favorite games of all time, and I had to actually fix some settings to get it in high resolution, and so I ended up reinstalling the game at some point, and so that meant that all of the factions got re-locked. And I know that I could just go into the coding and fix that. It takes like 2 minutes, but I thought it would be fun to just do a campaign where I unlock them all over again. So I don't want to say who I'm playing, but for those of you who haven't played Medieval 2, that means I've got the choice between England, France, the Holy Roman Empire, Venice, and shoot, who's the fifth one? Well, shoot, now you know it's not the fifth one. But I'm choosing one of those 5 factions. Spain, that was it. And we're gonna unlock unlock everybody else, and then probably do another one from there. But I think Medieval 2 might end up becoming another permanent addition to the channel. We'll have to see. Friday right now is a flex spot because I'm not sure what I want to put in there. But I think it also could be good because sometimes I want to upload 2 of something in a week. So, for example, if I am doing an episode of Total War and then for some reason in an entire episode I never get down to the battle. Like, I know that there's people who watch Total War campaigns and they just want to see the campaign map, and other people just want to see the fights. So if I went through, say, a whole episode and I never had an actual fight that I was directing myself, just as an example, I'd probably upload a second Total War video right here. But sometimes things happen, and so you'll sometimes get 2 videos a day. Also, I've been considering maybe doing some one-offs of certain games, maybe doing reviews. I've been receiving a lot of games for free lately, and so maybe I could do like a video review things here. I'll have to think about it. Alright, and then Saturday, I am going to be starting up a new Hearts of Iron 4 Equestria at War campaign. It has been updated. We have a couple of new nations. Other nations have gotten new focus trees and things like that, and you guys know that I really do enjoy the Equestria at War mod. I've always consistently said I think it's the best AI in Hearts of Iron 4, and also just they have some really, really great focus trees. And there's also a certain nation type which I've never played here, which brings me down to here, the future series list. This is in no particular order, things that I want to do at some point in the channel's history. So when I'm saying this is not in any particular order, this does not mean I'm going to cross these things off my list in this order. So for example, I have here, I want to play Russia and Kaiserreich again, but only after the decisions get implemented into it, so then we can compare and contrast how it worked compared to my Russian Republic campaign, which was one of my favorite campaigns I've ever done to the channel. So it'll be interesting, yeah, just to compare and contrast. But as you can see on here, we've got Equestria at War. I have a democratic nation to be determined. I have never played a democratic nation. I do not consider the Arcturian Order to have been democratic when I did that series, because it's definitely a very unique country. So I'm probably going to play as one of the new ones and go democratic, because it just doesn't happen very often. Although with my luck, watch that happen, and then Equestria goes the Solar Empire route. I also did promise at some point that I was going to do all 3 routes of Stalingrad in Equestria at War. I have not done Darkwing or Sinisters, and I don't know which one I want to do next. Hearts of Iron 4 guides, Kaiserreich ones of course, but maybe some others. I've been considering Road to 56, for example, some Equestria at War ones. I don't want to give definitive times on when I'm going to do these anymore, because I used to say I was going to do them every week, but some countries are much more complicated than others. So there's a couple Kaiserreich countries I could do a guide on them that's maybe 20 minutes long, but My Australasian Confederation guide, some of you may remember, I think it was over an hour. It was at least an hour long, and off the top of my head, I feel like I was starting to push an hour and a half on that one because it was a really complicated country. So I don't want to say that these are going to be weekly anymore, but I'm going to try to put them out when I can. Okay, Total War Attila. I want to get a campaign of that up at some point. I also have some other grand strategy games that are not made by Paradox Interactive that I want to get up on the channel, so that's another long-term goal. I want to try one more time to get Stellaris up on the channel. It does not seem to be very popular, even though I like it. So I was receiving a lot of good feedback when I did Hearts of Iron 4 Führerreich, and I was playing as the British, and I formed the Imperial Federation, and it was an empire under Edward. And I had suggested a couple times during that campaign that I do a Stellaris campaign, which is that British Empire, after having taken over the world, now goes into space. A lot of people seem to really like that idea, so I'm going to do that at some point. Probably not until the next update or the next DLC or something. We'll just have to see as far as time slots, you know, which of the series up here I finish. But if people end up not liking this Stellaris campaign, because what I've noticed has happened in the other ones I've done is people watch the first episode and then that's it because they don't care about Stellaris. So if that happens, there's other Space 4X games I would like to move on to. And then this was just a thought I had. What would you think about me uploading 2 videos in a series in a row before it goes into the weekly rotation? So you can get a first episode, a second episode, like on like say a Thursday, Friday, and then it goes weekly after that. Just what do you think of that thought? And you know, sometimes if a series I think is popular enough, maybe I will make it daily. For example, the Rome 2 in Subre campaign, I said on the first episode if I got 500 likes, I would turn it into the daily series because I knew it was a new DLC and I wanted to see how badly people wanted it. That didn't happen, so people seem fine with a weekly series, so it's not going to become daily. And there you go. There you have it. I wanted to let you guys all know what the plan is as we head into the fall. And I think it's going to be fun. There's a lot more diversity now. We've got a couple Total War games, a couple of Paradox games. You know, we have a free game here, West North. There's a flex spot, and hopefully we're going to get some real-time strategy in here. And the channel's just going to continue to diversify. So you all have yourselves a great day. Subscribe if you haven't already. I don't know why you're watching this video if you haven't. And I'll see you guys around. I'll also be posting this in the community tab a little bit after the video goes live, so you can refer to it there.